Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Emerald League Week 1 game that I played against the Makati City Manaphy, coached by none other than xApotheosis. As a matter of fact, take a look at the YouTube channel. Yes, sir. Make sure to follow this guy. He's awesome. I will be doing a after recording by watching his VOD that he made, as I was not able to record it myself as my capture card has not arrived yet. It'll be arriving on Wednesday, I believe. So from then on out, I'll be able to, record my own gameplay. But for this first game, I have to watch the VOD, which thankfully Apotheosis has allowed me to watch. So thank you very much for allowing me to watch your VOD and give myself a little commentary on it. But without further ado, let's get started, shall we? And with this game, I went in feeling a little prepared. I thought I was cooking. Don't mind the late music startup. I forgot to click play. But I thought I felt pretty prepared and everything for this game. I didn't exactly spend a lot of time, prepping for it, I guess. But, that is such copium to be saying right now. Because, listen, spoiler alert, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We got destroyed this game. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it ended with... It was pretty strongly in his favor. Apotheosis, he knows how to cook, and he kind of destroyed me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But with this game, it is so different from Showdown. Playing on Showdown, when you play on one of the actual games, like Scarlet and Violet, it's such a small detail to think about. But the things are actually happening in front of you, right? But there's no log to tell you what just happened. So for the first other than this move where we both sat here for an hour just to click stealth rocks, which I also clicked it. I had really bad internet, so every move took 6 business days to prosper. So I apologize for that. I fixed my internet now. I had to restart it, but my internet was really bad yesterday, which is when we played. So everything was so slow. But yeah, I mean, both sides set up some stealth rocks, a standard. It's kind of what you do in 1v1s, in the singles format. And this Vaporeon that Apotheosis has is a menace. I hated it. I couldn't hurt this thing. Nothing I did even dealt damage to it. Because of Hydrapple having ×4 resistance to electric. So if I ever try to send in, I kill a Voltron, it just shut me down. It was so bad. It was so bad. But going on, because yeah, we sat here for 20 seconds, nothing happening. He sends in the Vaporeon. I'm pretty sure I just clicked a classic... No, I also swapped out, right? I think I swapped out to Hitmon. No, I swapped out to Swampert here. My thought process was he was probably going to switch as well. But regardless of what move he did, I probably resisted with Swampert, and at the least I would tank it. I just thought this was really funny though, because both of us water... Just both water Pokemon, both with leftovers, both super tanky mons. The interaction was hilarious. And I really thought he was going to stay, he was going to swap out right away. So I went for a little bit of a prediction with my play. And I'm pretty sure I just used a knockoff. But I missed this turn. While watching, I missed this. I didn't see this. He crit me? Oh, that's evil. No wonder why he did so much damage. It makes sense now. Also, that knockoff was not beneficial to me. I will point that out right now. That knockoff actually screwed me over for the game with my Ceruledge. Because I would have hit that Vaporeon and probably killed that Vaporeon with my Ceruledge if I didn't knock off its leftovers. I did the damage calcs. It would have died. Because I had Poltergeist, but with no item because I knocked it off. Yeah, it just kind of hurt me. And it was really sad. And Wish is an evil move. I don't like Wish. It's no fun. I jest. It is obviously a good move. But yeah, I stay in for way too long on this. It feels like, at least to me. And once again, I missed this move, what he did. Like, what happens next here? Like, I didn't see this. I didn't see that he used Scald again. Like, cause I was like looking at my calculating, like, cause I had my Pokemon calculator up. I had my like type charts up and everything with my team and his team, but without the ability to like see all the Pokemon he have, even though it shows me at the very beginning, I can't just like see what Pokemon he has, right? So it was very hard for me to comprehend what was happening when all of my like competitive Pokemon I've played so far has been solely with the hit web browser game Pokemon Showdown, where like you can see the damage percents that enemies do to each other. You can see all of that information, so which is so convenient. But when you're in the game, you can't see that, and it throws you for a loop, right? But here, I heard that he said that he was going. He told me before the game that he was Terra Dragon, and I knew that, and I also knew that Cryogonal was a spinner. So my thought was, all right, it's the perfect time to get Cerulege in, because he might not Terra, like he might hold on to it, and like expect me to think he is. So if I swap to Cerulege, I just do a lot of damage with Bitter Blade, probably kill him. But I will say now, Cryogonal was a menace to my team. Like, Cryogonal was 100% the MVP of this game, and for all the wrong reasons for me. Like, I just couldn't hurt him. I couldn't kill it. It was very sad. But yeah, I swap here to Cerulege, expecting a Rapid Spin, which I did read correctly, which I was very happy about. But that did a lot more damage to me. The spikes did a lot more, or Stealth Rock I should say, did a lot more damage to me than I expected. And it was very scary. But here, I'm pretty sure I just clicked Swords Dance, because every time I sent this guy out, I don't know why. I don't know what in my brain told me that Swords Dancing was the right play. But like, I just kept clicking Swords Dance, and I just kept failing for it. But he decides not to swap. He Terra Blasts me, which is a lot. I was not expecting it to do that much, and at that point, I was scared. I thought that did, because I didn't know. I don't know why. After he hit me, I forgot that the rocks hit me. So I thought he did all of that damage. I probably survived another Terra here, but I'm pretty sure I swapped out to my boy Hitmontop, because I wanted to Rapid Spin, but then he swapped to Mimikyu, so I couldn't spin away the rocks. So we both just we both prevented the spin from each other, and it was very funny, and I disliked it a lot. But here, see, I didn't see this either. I looked at the calculator, I clicked my option, I'm looking at the calcs, and I'm like, alright, I need to think about like what the best things are, right? Like, I was trying to cook ideas and do that, but I already clicked my move, because like, I'm like, yeah, whatever, I know what my optimal move is. I didn't click it yet, but like after I clicked it, right? And I hit him with a Mach Punch, which you can see there. Doesn't do anything because it's disguise. And I just wanted to make sure I was faster than him, which is why I did that. So I didn't see that he Swords Danced here. So I'm not even worried, right? I'm like, what did he do? Like, I had a feeling he probably buffed, but I like didn't see it. I saw I was still at full health. I'm like, okay, I'm probably fine. So I'm just gonna click Mach Punch again. You know, go first and try to kill him. And he smartly clicks, or Bullet Punch, sorry. But I clicked Bullet Punch. I was really hoping to kill him there. And I did not see him eat that berry. I would have clicked it again if I knew I did that much damage. Oh, I feel so dumb. I didn't see any of these. But yeah, he played Rust me, gets the kill. I swore he killed me with Shadow Sneak. I don't know. I was so upset after I lost this that I forgot everything known to man for it, I suppose. But yeah, with the 16-minute delay, because I'm super slow. And at this point, I'm panicking a little bit. Like, there's spikes up, so Roulege can't comfortably come in anymore, because he will like die. Like, if he sets foot, he dies. So at this point, I wanted to kill Mimikyu. I wanted to make sure that Mimi died, because I realized at this point that he was +2 in offense, because there was no other way he could have killed my Hitmontop with play rough unless he was +2. So I'm like, oh, that's not good. And he Shadow Sticks my Killer Wall Shot, which was super smart because I would have outsped him. I'm so sad that that didn't kill him. He had 3 HP. I was hoping so hard that that kills him. I didn't realize he had so little. Because my calcs, like, I looked at the calculator and I'm like, alright, I probably kill here. I didn't know, like, what percent health he is. Because, like, it's just a bar. Right? So it's hard to use a damage calculator that tells me percents. Like, I can, like, guesstimate, you know. But, like, I was looking at the calculator and I'm like, alright. This looks like it probably kills. Because it does, I don't even remember what percent. It was probably like 60%. I'm like, it does that much. He'll probably die. Apparently, Mimikyu had 61% or something. Like, it was so close. I was so sad. But yeah, Mimikyu does die here because I just swapped into Bob. You know, my boy Darulodon. I just clicked Iron Flash or whatever it's called. And he smartly takes off half of Bob's health, which is super good for him. But yeah, Flash Cannon. Just get the kill. Go on. And I believe, if I recall correctly, he swaps to Vaporeon here. I know that Crocodile and Delphox never saw the light of day. I mean, Crocodile saw the turn 1 Stealth Rocks clutch on him. But yeah, I mean, Vaporeon and Cryogonal just walled my entire team. Because at this point, I can't do anything to him. With Terra Dragon, I have nothing that can actually hurt him except Bob. And Vaporeon can just sit in front of Bob and not care. Like, Vaporeon just eats this. And I miss a 90% Thunder Wave as well. I just want to point that out. That this is 3 weeks in a row now, I believe, where in a game I've missed a 90% Thunder Wave. I hate Thunder Wave. I hate the move. It says 90%, but that is not 90%. I have not missed a Hurricane yet, and that is a 70% move. There is no way that it's less percentage-wise. Like, I just get so... I'm so upset about it. So, yeah, I get the Thunder Wave here. So, Vaporeon being paralyzed is really good for me. It's not quite enough for me. But... Because, yeah, I mean, after the Wish, like, if I got the first T-Wave, there's a chance that he would have, like, not been able to get Wish off, which was what I really wanted. And unfortunately for me, Apotheosis is, like, super good, is smart, and he knows how to flip turn. And I sat there and I'm like, he doesn't flip turn here. So I just hard swapped, expecting another, like, attack or a Wish to, like, swap off. Which I don't know why I expected a Wish. I'm pretty sure all of his Pokemon were at full HP at this point. But that's what my brain said to me. I'm like, yeah, he's going to Wish swap. But I swap out here. I'm pretty sure I swapped to... Yeah, I swapped to Shaman. And with the flip turn, he gets to keep the momentum. He gets to swap a good pick in, which is Cryogonal. As this gives him a chance to spin if he wants to. And at this point, he does click Freeze Dry, and I don't know why. I think at the end of the day, it was a good enough decision to click what I clicked, which was Healing Wish, right? I wanted to heal up my Cerulege. I wanted him to be alive. But I feel like I could have kept Shaman alive longer and let them cook. But I don't know. Because, like, against Vaporeon, Shaman is a really good pick. So I could have just been swapping into Vaporeon with Shaman earlier. But I just never did that. And yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. With the, like, 30-second or 60-second timer, I don't know why. That 60-second timer, it felt so fast. It felt so fast. I don't know why. Like, when I'm playing on Pokemon Showdown, my turns don't even take that long normally. Like, on Showdown, I usually take, I want to say my average turn, like, when I'm thinking everything, probably like 45 seconds. So, like, I still have a comfortable amount of time, even on this to do my things, but I don't like watching a timer tick down as I'm trying to think, and I'm already like stressed because I'm down, right? He has pure advantage. Like, I can't do anything against this Cryogonal, right? And once again, I don't know why. I already knew I wasn't faster than his Cryogonal, and I knew he wasn't physical. I knew he was special attacking, and I still clicked Swords Dance in front of him for some reason. Like, I was praying for a sweep, but it's like I don't know why. I'll be honest, I'm really confused with myself why, and I am surprised he actually swapped out, because Cryogonal would have just killed my Ceruledge anyways. But I respect him going for the safer play here, which is Vaporeon, because like, what do I do against Vaporeon, right? And if I didn't knock off his leftovers, Vaporeon dies. Like it dies. It dies like 4 times over. I'm so upset with myself because I accidentally screwed myself over, right? Because Poltergeist fails because you have to have an item, and I'm like, oh wow, that's embarrassing. And normally I don't run Poltergeist because I don't like that I can't hit without a condition. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to run it this time. And then I'm the one who screwed myself over. Like, he didn't... I'm so upset. He didn't, like, choose to have Vaporeon without an item to counter my Ceruledge with Poltergeist. Like, I've seen people... Like, my coach has cooked up that idea to me. Coach Ark has... Like, he's told me about how he's done that with like, his Mew before, when he was going up against a Poltergeist using Mon. But, like, he didn't do that. I am the reason it messed up. So, it's so frustrating to me. It's so frustrating, because it's just like, I hate the consequences of my own actions. They're the worst. And then here, my thought process was, I'm just going to Bitter Blade. I'm +2. It's not going to hurt a lot, but I'm going to get HP back, and he's going to Paralysis. And he didn't. I don't know why. It was such a dumb gamble to put. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to gamble and just hope he paralyses. You know, he can't move because of paralysis. And it doesn't work out, obviously. It's like a 30% chance. I don't know why I gambled on a 30% chance. But, you know, I did. And then he sends in, or I sent in Kilowattrel, and this is when he makes his swap to Hydrapple. I'm like, I believe it is. Crocodile would have been a really good play as well, but Hydrapple is ×4 resist to electric and grass and everything, basically, it feels like. Like, this Mon has such good resistances. It's actually crazy. Like, I did... How much damage did I do? I did 20, right? Yeah, I did 23 damage with a Thunderbird. Or with a Thunderbolt. Like, what? What the heck? And Fickle Beam, I mean, just does a million damage. So I Volt Switch here. And I swap out to Bulb, our boy. And I believe he just Fickle Beams again. I hit him with a... I guess I shouldn't skip ahead too far. I do Draco Meteor because I'm like, I'm going to die with Bob. Like, at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. But I knew I was faster. Just barely. And I'm like, let's just get really good damage off. We can pray for, like, more. But, you know, whatever. And he survives with him, but, like, he's super low now. So at this point, I'm like, okay. I can send him my Kilo. And I can just kill him with Hurricane. Which is a 70% chance to hit. Or less of a chance to hit the Thunder Wave. And yet, I hit it on Cryogonal. And it's like, okay. And it does really good damage. Like, it's not shabby by any means. But at this point, I have already lost. So here, I'm like, well, I'm not going to be able to hurt him. Or kill him enough, and I will die from a Terra Blast. Or anything he clicks, as a matter of fact. So, I decide to do a Volt Switch. And I swap into my Swampert. Which, I mean, I know he has Freeze Dry. So, Swampert just dies. And at that point, it's just game. He just clicks Freeze Dry twice. And I lose. Hurricane hits twice, by the way. I want to point this out. Right? I want to point this out. I hate luck. It's the only thing I can blame for this. Like I'm not blaming my loss on luck. Let me get that correct. Also, he crit me. Like, what the heck, man? Why'd you crit me twice this game? Like, neither of the crits mattered. But like, come on. Come on, man. You don't have to do that to me. But yeah, that was a very a very sound defeat. It was very humbling. I'm very upset with this, but you know, there's a lot to learn, and I feel like I can perform better next time in my next match. I don't know who I'm up against quite yet, but I'm going to definitely I'm going to be going through a mini training arc with my mental know-abouts of Pokemon for sure, because yeah, the last time I lost this bad was against my good buddy Chunknorris, where it was my very first time ever playing a game, or second game, I believe, actually. But yeah, he humbled me very badly, and Apotheosis also decided to humble me very badly. So with that, we did witness the first game of the Emerald season for me, for the Duat Dragoons. Let's go. A very weak start, to say the least, you know. But you gotta start somewhere, right? Because if we start 6 feet under, if we can crawl our way back up, then the sun's gonna look that much brighter. You know what I'm saying, guys? You're like you know, like. Anyways. Thank you for watching. Thank you once again to Apotheosis for allowing me to use your VOD and actually like be able to, you know, record it and make a video about it. I am going to go cry myself to sleep now. And with that, you guys have a wonderful day. Leave a like, comment your favorite thing about my bad plays, and look at all of these infinite looping guys for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna let you guys look at my OBS because I'm not editing this out.